Imagine waking up to the smell of eucalyptus and Pacific salt air, knowing that just outside your dorm room, the next multi-billion-dollar startup is being coded, or a Nobel Prize-winning discovery is happening right down the hall. California isn't just a state, it's an engine of the future. But for a high school student staring at a screen of applications, the California dream can feel like a high-stakes puzzle. What if the school everyone tells you to apply to isn't actually the best fit for your career? What if a small college you've never heard of actually produces higher mid-career salaries than the Ivy League? Today, we're counting down the top 10 universities in California specifically for undergraduate students. We're looking past the brochures to analyze academic prestige, campus culture, and most importantly, the return on your investment. Stick around because our number one pick is a school that defines global excellence, but the path to get there is anything but ordinary. Number 10, University of California, Davis. We kick things off in the heart of Northern California's Central Valley. Established in 1905, UC Davis began as a farm school for Berkeley, but it has grown into a global powerhouse. If you're looking for a campus where the vibe is collaborative rather than cutthroat, this is your place. The campus is massive, over 5,000 acres, and it's famous for its bike culture. Thousands of students cycling between classes gives the school a rhythmic, sustainable energy you won't find anywhere else. Academically, Davis is a titan in veterinary medicine and agricultural sciences. But for undergrads, their programs in biological and environmental sciences are world-class. Let's talk numbers. The acceptance rate hovers around 37 to 40%, making it selective but within reach for hard-working students. In-state tuition is roughly $15,000, while out-of-state hits closer to $46,000. But it's the alumni that prove the Davis degree works. From Ana Escobedo Cabral, the former treasurer of the United States, to world-renowned winemakers in Napa Valley, the Aggie network is deep. It's the best fit for the student who wants a big school experience with a down-to-earth, community-focused feel. But what if you want that same California weather, but with a focus on leadership and high-stakes economics? Then we need to head south to a member of the elite Claremont colleges, number 9. Claremont McKenna College. Located in the sunny suburbs of Claremont, CMC was founded in 1946 with a very specific mission: to educate the next generation of leaders in business and public affairs. This isn't your typical liberal arts college. While others are reading philosophy, CMC students are often debating fiscal policy or analyzing global markets. The vibe here is professional, driven, and surprisingly social. Because it's part of the 7-college consort, you get the intimacy of a small school with an undergraduate population of only about 1,300, but the resources of a large university. Getting in is the hard part. The acceptance rate is a razor-thin 10%. You're looking at a total cost of attendance, including room and board, that can exceed $80,000. However, the career opportunities are legendary. CMC is a pipeline for top-tier consulting firms and investment banks. Famous alumni like Steve Bullock or late-night legend Pete DeGraw showcase the school's range. It's the perfect fit for the student who's already checking the Wall Street Journal before breakfast. Number 8, University of California, San Diego. If you want to study where the forest meets the ocean, look no further than La Jolla. Founded in 1960, UCSD is a STEM student's paradise. The campus vibe is unique because it's divided into a college system, 7 smaller residential colleges that make this massive university feel like home. Undergraduate strengths? Anything involving a microscope or a computer. Their bioengineering and marine biology programs are arguably the best in the country. It's the proximity to the biotech hub of Torrey Pines means internships are literally across the street. The acceptance rate is around 24%, and like other UCs, it's a great value for California residents. Alumni include GoPro founder Nick Woodman and several NASA astronauts. Ever wondered what it's like to have a library that looks like a futuristic spaceship? That's Geisel Library, the heart of the campus. UCSD is for the student who is serious about research and wants a stunning coastal backdrop to their late-night study sessions. Number 7. Harvey Mudd College. Now, let's talk about the Mudders. Also part of the Claremont consort, Harvey Mudd, established in 1955, is widely considered the most rigorous math, science, and engineering undergraduate college in America. Think of it as the liberal arts version of MIT. The student life here is defined by the honor code and a shared sense of surviving one of the hardest workloads in higher education. It's a tiny school, under 1,000 students, meaning you'll know your professors by their first names. It's expensive, and the 13% acceptance rate is intimidating. But here's the kicker. Harvey Mudd consistently ranks as one of the top schools in the entire U.S. for return on investment. Graduates don't just get jobs, they get high-level engineering roles at SpaceX, Google, and Apple immediately. If you're a STEM genius who wants to learn how to write a poem just as well as you can write code, Harvey Mudd is your destination. But for those who want the prestige of a private school with the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, we have to go to the heart of Los Angeles. Number 6, University of Southern California. Founded in 1880, USC is the heartbeat of LA. The Trojan family isn't just a slogan, it's one of the most powerful alumni networks in the world. The vibe is high energy, sports-centric, and deeply connected to the entertainment and tech industries. Undergraduates flock here for the world-renowned Marshall School of Business and the School of Cinematic Arts. If you want to work in film or start a tech company in Silicon Beach, this is the place. The acceptance rate has plummeted in recent years to about 12%. Tuition is high, around $66,000, but the career connections are often seen as worth every penny. Think George Lucas, Will Ferrell, or the creators of your favorite apps. USC is for the work hard, play hard student who wants a massive social scene and a direct line to the global elite. Number 5, Pomona College. Coming in at number 5 is the founding member of the Claremont Colleges. Established in 1887, Pomona is often called the Harvard of the West. It offers a quintessential liberal arts experience, small classes, leafy quads, and deep intellectual curiosity. The vibe is collaborative and diverse. With an acceptance rate of just 7%, it is one of the most selective schools in the nation. The cost is high, but Pomona is famous for its need-blind admission and generous financial aid, often replacing loans with grants. Undergraduates thrive here because there are no graduate students to compete for research spots. Whether it's humanities or physics, you are the priority. Famous alumni like Chris Christopherson and Myrlie Evers Williams highlight the school's legacy of impact. Best fit? The brilliant student who wants a tight-knit community and a broad interdisciplinary education. Number 4, University of California, Los Angeles. It's the most applied to university in the United States. Founded in 1919, UCLA is the ultimate American college experience. Set in the beautiful Westwood neighborhood, the campus features stunning Romanesque architecture and world-class athletic facilities. UCLA is a powerhouse in almost every field, from psychology and economics to the arts. The vibe is vibrant, fast-paced, and incredibly diverse. But be warned, the competition is fierce. The acceptance rate for the most recent cycle was a grueling 9%. In-state students pay around $14,000 in tuition, making it a dream for Californians. Its alumni list is a who's who of icons: Jackie Robinson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Sarah Bareilles. If you want to be at the center of the world in a city of infinite possibilities, UCLA is the gold standard. But across the state, there's a legendary rival that prides itself on being the original UC, a place where protest meets prestige. Number 3, University of California, Berkeley. Berkeley is where it all began in 1868. Known as Cal, this is the flagship of the UC system. The vibe here is electric, intellectual, and slightly rebellious. This is the birthplace of the free speech movement, after all. Academically, Berkeley is a beast. Its undergraduate programs in engineering, computer science, and economics are frequently ranked number 1 in the world. The sheer number of Nobel laureates associated with Cal is staggering. The acceptance rate is roughly 11 to 14%. Like UCLA, it offers incredible value for residents. Alumni include everyone from Steve Wozniak to Kamala Harris. Berkeley is for the student who is independent, socially conscious, and ready to compete with the brightest minds on the planet. We're down to the final two. One is a sanctuary for the world's most elite scientists. The other is arguably the most famous university on Earth. Number 2, California Institute of Technology. Located in Pasadena and founded in 1891, Caltech is small, quiet, and incredibly intense. With only about 900 undergraduates, it has a student-to-faculty ratio of 3:1. The vibe is focused on one thing: pure, unadulterated science. This is where NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory is managed. If you're an undergraduate here, you're not just learning about science, you're doing it at the highest level. The acceptance rate? Around 3%. It is notoriously difficult to get into and even harder to graduate from. Tuition is about $60,000, but Caltech grads are some of the most sought-after minds in tech and research. Alumni include Gordon Moore, founder of Intel, and astronaut Harrison Schmitt. Caltech is for the 1% of the 1%, the student who wants to solve the mysteries of the universe. Number 1, Stanford University. Located in the heart of Silicon Valley, Stanford University, founded in 1885, is the ultimate destination for the 21st century student. The farm, as it's affectionately called, is the sprawling, sun-drenched campus that feels more like a Mediterranean resort than a school. What makes Stanford number 1? It's the culture of innovation. Here, the wall between the classroom and the multi-billion-dollar tech industry doesn't exist. Undergraduates are encouraged to be entrepreneurs as much as students. The acceptance rate is the stuff of legends, usually sitting below 4%. While the cost is high, Stanford's financial aid is legendary, often covering full tuition for families making under $150,000. The alumni list is essentially the history of the modern world, the founders of Google, Netflix, Instagram, and HP. Stanford is for the dreamer who doesn't just want to study the future, they want to build it. Choosing a university isn't just about rankings or prestige. It's about finding the place where you'll grow, struggle, and eventually find your voice. Whether you're looking for the giant stadiums of UCLA, the quiet labs of Caltech, or the entrepreneurial spirit of Stanford, California has a path for you. So I want to hear from you. Which of these schools is your dream university? And more importantly, what are you doing today to get there? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And if you want to see more deep dives into the best schools and career paths, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.